So I want to share a story with you guys, and this is a story about love, it's a story about loss, and it's a story about waking up. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if my story is going to have impact on you, but what I'm hoping that it has is that the ability to plant a seed in you. The ability to plant a seed in you of awareness in life's winks. The ability to plant a seed of purpose, whatever that may look like for you. So I met my husband Dean in 1991, and we had this amazing love affair for 23 years. I mean, it was a fairy tale. We had great kids and family and jobs that we loved and community. I mean, we knew how lucky we were, how blessed we were, and we knew that it was going to be forever for us. But guess what? That all changed in September of 2013 when Dean suffered a massive heart attack with no warning at all and died. And my fairy tale went poof, and that was it. And so what I'm hoping to do today is that seed that got planted in my heart that morning when he died is a seed that I hope gets planted in your heart. Surprisingly, when life happens and it's very unexpected, it does give us the opportunity to wake up. It gives us the opportunity to see life in a new way. It gives us an opportunity to meet each day as a brand new day. And it gives us the opportunity to love on everything that's in our life and see the beauty around it. I remember a couple weeks after Dean died, I had a very good friend of mine who said to me, "I'm excited about your possibilities." And I thought, really? Like, my husband just died, how can you be excited about my possibilities? But you know what? I will tell you, in this year and a half, there have been new possibilities. So I'm very fortunate to not have any regrets of the 23 years that Dean and I spent together. I mean, we weren't on the verge of a divorce, we weren't in some big fight, but I will say that there were assumptions that I made that kept me from seeing really the beauty that I had in my life. So Dean every morning would wake up, brand new day, total clean slate, no baggage from the day before, and I'd be like, "Do not talk to me, I'm still mad at you from 4 days ago." I mean, we all do it, right? After he died, I really had to ask myself the question of how many moments I missed out on because I assumed that we were going to spend a lifetime together. I mean, how many assumptions do we all make, right? I mean, it's human, but do we assume that we have time to do things? This has been one of the greatest gifts to me in losing Dean, is the assumptions that I have made. We don't know when our time is up. We don't know when that wink is gonna come, and it can change all in a moment. But what I've learned is that it really prevents us from taking opportunities. So I'm gonna challenge you guys to ask yourself a question. Are you loving and living in the life that you are in right now? And maybe you are, which is great. But ask yourself the question. Are you living from your heart, and are you living it passionately? Maybe you are. But ask yourself the question.
So we just saw Victoria Dupuy speak about the death of her husband and how that changed her life. And it hits you right in the heart, you know, where you think about this, all the things you take for granted and the little things every day, the little things that you don't think about that really have great value.
She's a passionate speaker. She has an amazing story. It inspired me to think about my life and living my life for the moment and opening my heart to whatever life presents.
She was charismatic and captivating, and her message is definitely worth hearing. It's phenomenal.
I really care about the audience. You know, when I share my story, it's really not about me. It's really about the people that I share my story to. It's really about them.
There's a spark when she speaks. There's a generosity of heart that I think is unusual.
In this loss, I have actually found my purpose. I mean, it's bittersweet. I really would not be sitting here talking to any of you today if it wasn't for the loss of Dean. I have a business that I thoroughly enjoy, and it's bittersweet because I wouldn't have it if it wasn't for losing Dean. But I was forced to break out of my box. And don't get me wrong, I still have my hard days. But I will say that I pay attention more to the winks that life gives me. And I live my life just seeing the beauty that's in every moment of every day, because I know it can change at a wink of an eye. Don't wait for tragedy to happen. Don't wait for tragedy to happen to love the life that you're living, to live the life of purpose. Life is winking at you every second of the day, and it's just waiting for you to wink back.